And good everybody, welcome back to another episode of Swish Streams, live and exclusive to YouTube, courtesy of me, your host Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who've never been here before, this channel is usually about blind live Let's Plays, where we give our live reactions, tell plenty of bad jokes, and get involved in the chatter, which is all taking place that way in the chat box. It's open there. Please get your comments in there. I'll do what I can to get in contact with you all. For those of you who've been here before, maybe you watched me start raging and failing for the first time on this game when I first played it. Yes, including the road to nowhere. Perhaps you were here recently for my suffering through Demon Souls. Maybe you were here for when I attempted to take on the more recent Kitty Adventures and Stray. Maybe you were here for the classic streams, all the Persona, Danganronpa, the Final Fantasy 7s, or even the weirder ones like Doki Doki Literature Club and Song of Memories. Either way, a huge welcome back to all of you people. Without you, well, this channel, it would be active, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as interactive or as reactive. So one more time, chat box is that way. You can follow Lisa by Naomi jumping in there saying, good evening to you. How are you doing? So yes, we are here. The next level is called Balderdash. As you saw, we did the road to nowhere. Time trialing that, going back for the gem, it ain't happening, people. We're going to carry on with the story. So this is called Balderdash. I'm guessing it's going to be an extended version of the Indiana Jones mission. Now, I did make a few changes. Very slightly. Off stream, I put in a little effort, and if you look up here, boom, there we go. I got up to 98 lives off stream just so I could unlock that trophy for you all tonight. I am that sad. Yes, you heard me correct. 99. I grinded that hard off stream, so we now have plenty of deaths to play with, and I think we're going to need them. Yeah, as I say, Naomi, you heard me try to sing that song on the last stream. I won't sing it again because I'm afraid that I will erode all your sanity. I went too far. So I started by falling straight into the pit. We're down to 98 lives. I've got 98 problems and every single one of them is me at platforming. That's what it is tonight. That's okay. Let's try that again. So we're starting with automatically. I was too slow. I was too slow. I love that image though, the splash. I love that, that's amazing. So how many of these 99 lives are we going to lose on the start of Balderdash, I wonder? Shall we start the bidding at 20? 30? Surely you don't think I suck enough to waste 50. Get your answers in the chat, people. Let me know how bad I am. And breathe. Okay. We've beaten one. We've got to one checkpoint. We survived the first part. Let's carry on. I'm doing the approach of the poor driver on the highway, hogging the middle lane. How is that boulder rolling on those points on air? That's what I want to know. That's the thing that I'm failing to understand here. Oh! I didn't jump high enough and I blew myself up like an absolute buffoon. Fortuitously, I've just claimed a couple of lives. There's no way I'm doing it in one go, Naomi. I've already died 3 times. Or 4. Or 5. I've lost count already. Yeah, attacking them can be done, but it's too slow. You need to evade. And that's okay, I don't mind that. Let me say, Road to Nowhere claimed at least 100 lives. I was getting game overs. I watched the replay of that stream just to see how bad I was doing. And I think I got a game over every 4 seconds. Well, this is the thing, Avian. We got up to 99 lives and we're down to 97. However, I actually found 2 extra lives, so we've already had quite a few. Well, let's not forget, Avian, this is a fast-paced game. You are literally at one-hit death. Especially when you've got the boulders coming at you. You've literally just got to get going. And hope for the best. And to be fair, I don't think I died as much so early as I did on Demon's Souls. For those of you who weren't here for that stream on the Sunday evening, by the way, you missed a bit of a hoot. It was hardcore but fun. Trying to watch me get good. The answer is I did not get good. Though I did manage to beat the boss on the first attack. Oh, I fell too short. Bollocks. It's easy to get in the flow when you only just start the mission. But let's say we're still there, and it's good to get optimistic. I like optimism. Optimism is a valuable commodity. And at least the Wampa fruits are generous. Yes, I'm actually going to call them by the proper name tonight. I kept on calling them apples during the 5.5-hour stream when I first did this. This time we're going to try and be a little more consistent with the canon. Oh, I did it again, jumped too short. That's how bad I am, eh, Chris? You act like you're surprised. Why? Why are you acting so surprised? Why are you surprised? Still, we got a trophy, by the way. We started the stream by getting a trophy, so... There has been an achievement tonight. I've achieved something. Trophy was called On Cloud 99. Can you guess how I got that unlocked? What could I have possibly done to achieve that? I'm sure Capcom had nightmares about these missions when they made Resident Evil 4. And thought, how can we make people's lives more annoying? Why don't we have a QTE element to it? Hang on, I fell down the pit and it still managed to pick me up. It knocked me into the pit and the next thing I'm stuck to the boulder. Then again, I am applying logic to a cartoon. That doesn't work. Ah, yes, Chris, I did. Oh, I just noticed Crash breakdancing. I didn't know you had that as an idle animation. That's awesome. This is what happens when you need to get the coffee, people. And yes, Naomi, that's right. Fiona was saying on the last stream they're actually called Wampa fruit. They look exactly like apples. They look exactly like really nice, juicy apples. It makes more sense, to be honest. Because again, it's a tropical climate, and they don't really. Most apples aren't really grown there. He says, knowing that they're grown in places like South Africa. So what the fuck's he talking about? Answer: bollocks. Because I'm trying to take the stress of the fact that I keep on dying. But I'm not going to rage. Demon's Souls taught me to be zen with death. It taught me to accept death. It was almost like I became a Persona 3 protagonist. Okay, I missed a load of boxes. I don't give a damn. We've made it. Ow, ow, ow. Pain, pain, ow. And yes, good evening to you, Chris. How are you doing? Squishing Crash, once again. We have done it a few times, but we also made it through. Now, there is a way here, but I've not unlocked it. I think I need to get more of those icons to unlock that character. Yes, we're not in raging just yet, you're quite right. But there's still time. Just like I can rage out every time I keep on pressing the wrong button to save my game. I think you get a great even by making it through, Avian. At least I think you do. I'd have to experiment by getting no boxes. I wonder if there's a trophy for that. Not getting any boxes at all. That's an interesting experiment. I'll have to try that one time. Oddly enough, the games they're saying one old school, try using directional buttons. I've actually found more success using the D-pad. Yay, another extra life. That's good. Keep them coming. Ah, so we're at another one of these levels. This was the level that caused me a lot of problems on the last stream with the multiple floors. Yep. Oh! I don't know how I did that, but I'll take it. I honestly do not know how I found the talent to do that. Oh, bollocks. I missed time, that. Yeah, you just said don't accept death but overcome it. The problem is that when you're playing a game like Demon's Souls, you kind of have to get used to dying. It's just the way the game is. The game is mechanically designed on dying. Oh, no, that's frustrating. You see that? I jumped, and then I literally just got the spin dash in and I got pushed out by the wall. But that's the old trap mechanics of games like this, and it's a lot of fun. Avoid getting frazzled. Jump, jump, jump. Thank you. Excellent. Into the abyss. Oh, bollocks. I need to do a higher jump to get out of there. That's it. Ah! Wait for him to jump. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. That's fine. Yeah, that's right, Naomi. Exactly. This game was made for the digital input. Hey, another extra life because I got to another 100, well, 99 Wampa fruit. So that's great. Now, here's the thing, though. I want to put this to a vote. I've recently told you all how I found a way to capture footage from my PS2. I actually managed to put a demo up of the video game Driver from the PlayStation 1 using backwards compatibility. If I get far enough, would anyone want to see me try and take on Crash 3 using the PS1 version rather than the Insane Trilogy? Let me know in the comments if you're all sadistic enough to recommend that. Providing it works. I've not actually tested that one works. Oh, bollocks. I thought I could attack him while he was in the air. And the game's like, no, you can't do that. What would be the difference, Avian? Well, the big difference would be that the game would be running using the original controls. So it'd be much lower frame rates, much lower res. I've no idea if it's harder or not, that's the thing. I've no idea if they made the Insane Trilogy harder than the originals. That I don't know. You'd actually be interested in seeing me stream Driver, Naomi. I mean, the thing about Driver is, when I played it, I'm not sure if it was because of the way it was capturing. If you had to go and watch the demo that I put up, it seemed at points to have a few frame rate issues, and I'm a bit concerned that it might... It did what it did on the other event, it was throwing me backwards. This is another one on the list. This is a game that's not for you, Avian. Oh, look at that. 99 Wampa fruit. The game's mocking me. No, you will not have an extra life, Crash. You will die. Oh, I got lucky then. I just about timed that right. Oh wow, this is annoying. That's awesome. So we got to a checkpoint at least. Oh wow, more lives. I'll give them credit. At least they realised that people would actually find this quite tough. And have made a lot more of the things here for it. Ah, see, say, Chris, that as well as the PS1 graphics, there'd be some potentially like bugs, including a cheat you could use on one of the bosses. Oh, what in the fucking ass? Now that I've got that checkpoint. Just in case there's anything else hidden back there. Ah, nice one, Liam. Yeah, tell me what you think of it. Tell me if it's just me being... And yes, we are indeed crash bashing. Might as well be crash bashing with the way I'm playing the game. You're not wrong, Alistair Jack. This is all about timing your jumps. That was luck. That was pure and utter luck, but I'll take it. Oh! I thought I'd snuck around it. And the game was like... No, that's not going to happen. Oh, I jumped into him when he was jumping, that's annoying. So that wasn't luck, that was bad luck, Avian. But it's okay. I'd say... Playing Demon's Souls has kind of made me more numb to constantly failing. Those of you who were here for the Demon's Souls stream will know just how hard I face planted at certain points in that stream. I nearly jumped into the fire then. I nearly made an epic failure. This is where it's all about precision, but also about timing and rhythm. Ah! Well, I tried my best, and I failed miserably. The lesson, kids, is don't fall into the fire. That's the lesson here, kids. Don't fall into the fire. It does hurt. Even if you're someone like me who walks on fire. I don't know how I got away with that, but I'll take it. And yes, I have actually walked on hot coals. Of course, it's all a trick. What you have to do is literally... You literally put your feet and soak them. You soak the bottom of your feet and then walk at speed. And it burns off the water. There's a bit more to it than that, and I would not recommend that you just do it for fun. Oh, I'm gonna set some logs on fire. No, don't do that, kids. You definitely didn't get that from me. And anyone who says so isn't a liar. Ah. Oh. Oh, well, that was fucking lucky. I'd settle for that. I don't know how I got away with that. That was bloody lucky. Just in case there's anything hidden out of view there, but I don't see anything. Ah, hello. It's the return of the seesaw. And then we've got a seesaw onto a retracting platform. Jump, 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 jump. And burn, and burn, and burn. And start again. Yes. This is where the game creators were like, oh, what? Did you think it was going to be that easy? Cute. Really cute. Oh, that's just frustrating. No, I've not tried standing on hot coal for 5 minutes, Snowbaber, and that I would never, ever recommend. Because the whole point of walking on hot coals is to actually have a constantly moving contact patch. So it burns off the water and doesn't burn the skin. Anyone who's done a trick that involves like staying in like one place on coals for a long time like that is lying. It was actually to raise money for charity, Naomi. Basically at my university at the time, it was one of the things that you could do. They called it blazing the firewalk. A company called Blaze were the ones who did it. Oh, I tried to time that to jump into the fire. I didn't say walk on fire, Chris. I never said that at all. I said don't stand in hot coals. Oh, I timed that wrong. That's it. This is a bit like playing the modern Doom game. It's like push-forward combat. You get rewarded for getting the constant rhythm going. You get the right rhythm, you can keep going. Whereas that was just luck. That had nothing to do with rhythm. These leaden feet have got no rhythm. At least they didn't die. Well, not yet anyway. This is like the longest route we've had on a falling route. And these missions are some of the most frustrating because you're constantly repeating the same thing over and over. I don't know if that platform just put the fire out, but I'm really rather thankful. Oh, Naomi, I love it. Bloodhound Gang reference. We don't need no water, let crash burn. Although most people associate that song with the band Cold Chamber, and it's wrong. It was actually the Bloodhound Gang who did it first. Featured a hilarious music video where they performed in a home where everyone was deaf. Well, I think that's I wonder if that's where games like this are where the likes of Demon Souls and that got their inspiration. Oh, that's just bad luck. I had the invulnerability which protected me from the fire, but there was nowhere to jump, so I died. That's like mocking me. It's like, we'll prolong your torture for as long as we can, because who said 90s video games were cute? Because they weren't. Much like the 90s themselves, the 90s were not cute, they were savage. I was there, people. I was there 32 years ago. Riding my luck here, and I'm riding the amount of lives I've got. So the fact that we've got a sister level for this means, unfortunately, we're going to have a return of the road to nowhere. It's going to happen. Ah, yes, I actually quite like the mechanic for the boss fight in Demon Souls Avian, the first boss. I really like the idea of that. I expected it to be really, really cheap. And it wasn't at all. It was one of those, well, how do I hit it? And once I figured out how to hit it, it was actually one of the fairest boss fights I've had in a while. It was really fair. Yeah, so we started the stream with 98 lives. We've gained a few, and we're still at 87 people. What does that tell you? Answer, that I suck at Crash. But that's okay. Because this is a blind Let's Play. And it's about understanding the game and trying to get better and slowly controlling my urge to scream. Okay, deep breaths. Let's take a deep breath and try again. A nice fire checkpoint. Oh, wow. Now that's a dick move. What the hell is the pattern here? I think you gotta literally wait for the blocks to come back. Yeah, you have to wait for the blocks and go for it. Wow. Okay, this is a difficulty spike and a half. I thought that platform was going to retract then. That was me trying to be clever. That was me trying to be very clever. It didn't work. It was a spectacular faceplant into the earth. Yes, WTF is this avian? Answer, it's a death trap. That's what it is. And of course, in the event that I do die, I'm going to load my game. I'm not going to continue. Because if I load my game, I start with 98 lives. That was the time to wait for right then. I realised it too late. That's the time to wait for. Yes, Chris, the 90s. You were that. Oh. Oh, yes. Thank you, game developers. I like that one. I like that one. That whole, oh, too bad moment. I jumped a fraction too early. There's a key timing element to this one. Yeah. You can't wait for that one. And yes, the safe scumming is back, Chris. Safe scum your way to success. Scum! Yeah, I was right. So once it retracts again, that's the time to go. This time I'm going to trust my instincts. And fail again. And again. And again. And again. So it's not this time. Okay, some much needed lives. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. Ah! I'm annoyed at that because I did really, really well and then screwed up at the last moment. Well, that's good. The platform's at least about. Straight down the middle. Straight down the center. I think I managed to jump on air then. I don't think I should have survived that. But I'm not complaining. I needed that extra boost. I needed that invisible moment where I could survive. Yeah, again, it's all about timing. So you would have already rage quitted, Avian. Well, at least you admit that. I'm too stubborn to give up. I'm too stubborn for that. Oh. Come on. Clinging on to life by the skin of my teeth there. Oh, and then I jumped too early. I get through the... I survived twice and then I fail in the worst way. But that's okay. Jumped too early. That's my fault. Nothing to do with the game. That was down to me and my sense of poor timing. I haven't got 3 consecutive master in earlier streams. Yes, I did it on... I actually did it on Road to Nowhere, believe it or not. I did it again, jumped too early. Yeah, I actually managed to hit Snowbeaver on the Road to Nowhere level, but I've done it on a few other levels as well, actually. They basically, is when you become like Alucard with the magic shield in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, or Mario when he's got the star. It's a lot of fun for all of 3 seconds. But there's sometimes where that is actually not as useful as you think. Road to Nowhere was a good example. There were points where it wasn't actually helping me get too close. Although it was good for getting rid of the hogs. That's one thing I will say. Oh, see? There we are. Now we've got 3. And so it was too much of a distraction. The problem with the bats, Chris, is they respawn. They come back. The bats don't disappear once you've taken them out. It's annoying. Unless that master bat is the reason they appear. And if that's the case, I'll have a go at that in a moment. I think that's one thing this game does. It obviously makes it a bit easier. See, I've actually now got the invulnerability mode. But the only problem with it is, like, on a platforming section like this, it's of limited use. That's what I mean. Because it lasts for such a short period of time. And if anything, I was thinking, right, get up there quickly so I can get through the flames. And because I thought like that, I got in the wrong mindset, got the wrong timing, and went straight on my ass. And that's fine. Oh. I just love the idea of getting stuck at the bottom when you land on fire pits like that and there's nowhere you can go. So what's the point in having the ability to survive? It's just trolling you. It's a way down there and there's nothing you can do. Oh, that was frustrating. I got the timing of the jump right, I went too far. So I'm setting a record for deaths here. If the death counter was in place, it'd be exploding at the moment, the death counter. We're on a minimum of 30 deaths so far. Minimum. Absolute min. Yeah, see, they actually came back. Or at least I think they did. That's one use. I could try that again. See if it works. I'd say, because I'm only like a low-level streamer, I don't have things like a stream deck or anything like that to be able to make a death counter work. And I'm not just going to randomly interrupt the stream to keep on typing it free type. There are streamers that do that. And all it does is disrupt the flow of the stream. There's also streamers who, rather than use sound effects, just play things on the phone. And it just sounds unprofessional. And yet people still pay them money. I've never understood that. If you got an audience giving you cash, get some production values. Oh. I'm sure it just started spawning, but I'll try it again in a minute. And I'll go to a safe space to watch. Right, I went too far then. I waited for the pattern to repeat and I shouldn't have done. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Oops, so let's knock some Wampa fruit away, which is not ideal. Oh, for fuck. Wow. Just wow. What am I doing? Answer, dying. A lot. I'm just glad that I'm not playing like a shoot-'em-up game. If I was playing a shoot-'em-up game with permadeath, this like stream would be over in like 10 minutes. Actually, no. It'd be over in 2 minutes. If I was playing, say, Raiden or Ikaruga, for example. Right, let's try again. Ah, that makes sense. And that's got me an extra life, so I could have definitely needed that. And a checkpoint. Right, somewhere around here is a... Ah, it's right there. Can I get up to it somehow? What have we got? Ah. 1 of 3 for Neo Cortex, huh? Oh, tried to jump into the foreground. Yeah, I get that starting the hanging bat started and Chris. I got that earlier in the I did that earlier. That's why I noticed it when I had the invincibility. I realised it at that point. So cheers to the tip. I appreciate the tip. I really appreciate it. Ah, yes, that's right. I'm gonna be quick. Perfect. Ah, the noises remind you of Dishonored, Avian. It's quite interesting because this game originally came out in '99, I think? No, it would have been earlier than that. '96? Was it '96? So maybe the creators of Dishonored Arcane were big Crash fans. Oh, I'm amazed I got away with that then. I'm absolutely amazed I got away with that. Yep, same again. And I spy a checkpoint. Provided I can get through the level. Ah. Ah, so that blows up those. Right, okay, that's cool. That's cool to know. I'll bear that in mind. That was quite a decent bonus level, that. I quite like that one. The extra lives are very much appreciated. Oh! Oh, okay. Ooh! Ow! I'm amazed that we don't have fall damage. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy we don't. I'm actually incredibly happy we don't have fall damage. Because that would have been an instant death. How many times did I do that in Dishonored? Or in Demon's Souls? Or in Horizon? I've not much of a good track record when it comes to like avoiding falling to my death, have I, people? I've not had a good track record at all. Oof. Okay, I somehow managed to run on air then. I don't know how, but I'll go away with it. That's all that matters. Yeah, that doesn't work. I thought I'd try a... Oh, finally! Finally we have a fall. I can imagine Black Mask in Arkham City now going, first you fall, then Gotham. And I'm like, no mate, it's Crash. He's the one that's falling, not Batman. At least you get an extensive view of all the ways you can fall and survive here, people. Not by design. I wasn't planning to do this. This has not been planned at all. This is just me trying and failing miserably. And you're all like, well, where's the change there? And you would be correct to point that out. Well, I avoided falling into the fire at least. I can understand why these kind of games really piss people off. I can understand the frustration that comes with them. They are actually very fair, they're just very, very hard. And that's okay. There's nothing like a nice challenge. Oh, very conveniently placed trap point. I appreciate that. In the event of a death now, by going down, I can just respawn there, which makes things much easier. There we go. Oh, I thought I'd done that thanks to a long jump, but not today. There we go. Alright, excellent. No, better off than that one. Yeah, that was all about timing. Oh, there's always one. There's always one who gets in the way. Yeah, unfortunately you got to try and get him in there. Dragon and Jameson were doing... Whoa! Yes! How very Neo in the Matrix of you. Oi! Well, I could just sacrifice a life for the checkpoint. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and do this legit. Because if I do die, well, I've got a respawn point. That's not a good start. And good evening to you anyway, Dragon and Jimmy. How you doing, mate? Been a while since you've seen you knocking about. Oh, you're doing well. Yes, break your kneecaps. Crash. Crash and burn. Maybe I should. Maybe that's what I should call this stream series. Actually, crash and burn. Kind of like my professional career. Crashes and burns. Yes. A lesser individual would have now just thrown a life away to get the quick respawn on the checkpoint. A speedrunner certainly would. But I'm no speedrunner. Never been, never will be. Well, that's technically not true, actually, because I do actually have a level on a Resident Evil Code Veronica Rex on the speedrun boards. And a couple of Resident Evil 2 runs as well. But they're not good. Compared to the guys at the top of the board, they're rubbish. Oh, no, I'm really sorry to hear that, Dragon. Yeah, about you saying you've had a siege. That's awful. That's so bad, mate. I'm really sorry to hear you've had that. Hopefully you'll get better soon. I'm not sure that's the way you're supposed to do it, but file under I care. And now, just don't fuck this up. Boom! Done! Ah, you did some VR chat Resident Evil roleplay earlier. That's awesome, Dragon. Yeah, let's keep the work-related topics outside of the games stream, shall we? That's the way to do it. Koala Kong. It sounds like we have ourselves a boss fight. I'll save it over this one for now. No, I won't load my game. Absolutely not. Naomi, trust me, that's not the way I roll. Hang on, I can do this trick. No, that's not how it works. I am not that good. Right, let's see how Koala Kong works. Oh, okay, he's flexing in the background. I'm guessing I have to do something here. Do I... Right, there's something to do with the... Can I spin those back at him? As in the bombs? No, I can't spin the bombs back at him. So that's not going to work. The only thing I can think of here, and this is suicidal, is to stand on the bombs and then wait and throw the rock at them. Nope, that's not worked. Unless you got to time it so it throws the bomb into the rock into the bomb. Ah! I think I accidentally stepped into the background. Yeah, I did. I'm guessing the big boxes, the big... I think it's the evasion now. Yeah, so I think you got to evade the small ones, and then when the big one is thrown, the bomb should blow it up. At least that's what I'm thinking. Not an idea here. Right, okay, that rolled back into the lava. So I might have to whip it at him, maybe. Or jump at it and try and knock it through. Because it rolled back into the lava. Yeah, that's it. Boom. Okay. Right, you can't hide behind the box. I thought you could hide behind the stalactites, but you can't. Which is annoying. You should be able to, but you can't. Let it settle, and then... Thank you. Yeah, I've got it after only how many deaths, Chris? Oh, I thought I was far enough away from the explosion. So it's the pattern of the bombs, that's the key. That's okay. First phase, you can kind of like hide here. Which is fine. Well, I think after this it starts doing multiple bombs. It's just a matter of finding the right gap to avoid being hit. That's the key. Oh, I think he got protected by the mine carts. Yeah, he did. He got protected by the sodden mine carts. That's just an extra layer of annoyance. But that's okay. At least I've figured that out. So the mine, so he has shields as well, just to make things even more awkward. Got him. Oh, that's cool, Arsenal Jack. You're watching someone else play straight about the chat to get out of the game. That's fantastic, mate. Absolutely awesome. Right, I will now do a new save. I will save it over the one here. I'll do. No, I'm not going to load my game. I keep making that mistake every time. Fail. I just went to suck coffee and I've got no coffee left. No coffee. Denied. Heavy machinery, this one's called. Okay, let's see how this one goes. And yes, Koala Kong. Indeed he was. Ooh, we're in like a mechanical level. Around... Oh, no. Just realised it's a fucking sewer level. How many times do we need sewer levels? Do not touch the hot pipes. I think you're supposed to just bounce over it, but I wanted the box. Right, if I wonder if I can land on the blue pipes. Yeah, I can. That's cool. I wasn't sure if I freeze by touching them. I need a momentum jump here. A long bomb. Boom, boom. Yep, that's fine. Momentum, 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 and over. That's great. Ah. Ah. That's really annoying. That's really infuriating. Gotta start all over again, and I was right by a checkpoint. That's a fail. But if you're gonna fail, fail hard. Oh! Frizzle fried. Frizzle fried. Oh, I jumped too early. Now I'm trying to get too cocky. That's my problem. It's like, yeah, I can speed through now where I'm going. No, newsflash, no you can't. And I will time my jump, hopefully, to get over the razor. Thank you very much. I thought I'd touched that then, but I go, oh! Why did I jump into that? Answer, because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot who plays games on live on the internet for people to laugh at. Oh, we're not talking about the punishment coffee. We're not doing that, Avian. The punishment coffee is nixed. The archive footage of that being drunk has been deleted by YouTube. It's that bad. It had nothing to do with the fact that my stream went on so long that they couldn't record it. Absolutely not. Nothing to do with that. No, 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 no. Now, do not discount just yet. Yay! We have a checkpoint. That's awesome. Now I'm hoping that I can do a cheeky jump here. And I can. Right. If I do a careful little timed jump, I can... Oh, bollocks! I thought I could time it, just get underneath and then jump over. Oh god, don't talk to me about Skull Crusher coffee. That's that one that where they call it the strongest coffee in the world, don't they? Oh, dragon. I just saw that the platform was falling away. Get out of here, you. So I do apologise for not looking down at the camera for you all, but I'm kind of like looking in the wrong direction for it. Wait for the steam and go. Yes! Yes! We're making progress, people! Oh, even better, we've got another bonus level. Thank God for that. I say, it's more about the fact that I didn't know, Chris. Now that I know that, Ah, that's fine. Right, okay, no worries. Yes, Avian, it was your idea. And you did say you don't have to do it, and I was the one who was nuts enough to go, I'm not backing down from a challenge. You all watched it. Well, I say you all, not everyone did, because not everyone was on the channel at that time, but those of you who saw it know how bad it was. Oh, bollocks. I thought I'd got my way up then. No, Naomi. Believe me, I'm not that kind of streamer. There's a streamer on YouTube, or at least there was, who would, for $50, get out their man boobs. Curiously, they tried to say that they weren't an e-bagger. Oh! Yes, Avian, you only tried one sip. You didn't have multiple cups where it got colder and colder and colder and got thicker and thicker and thicker and harder and harder to swallow! I'm okay. I'm okay. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. What am I saying? How can I have happy thoughts? I'm playing Crash Live on the internet and dying all the time. Who am I trying to kid? So iced coffee is always good, and regular coffee is awesome. Ah, bugger. Yes, Avian. You say your stomach was upset for hours afterwards, and I'm there trying to keep going for 24. I managed it. That's the key thing. And of course, for those of you who were there, you'll remember how I actually went into overtime on that stream. Oh, come on. I was planning to do the whole jump, Chris, and then what happened? I found myself in a situation but I didn't do everything long enough. Yeah, Avian, I've heard that YouTube streaming limits, apparently, it says if you go more than 12 hours, it may not record. So if I was ever going to do the 24-hour stream again, I'd split it into 3 parts. And I'd basically stop the stream after 8 hours and immediately restart. Time to a costume change. The good thing about this is it's a good way of getting practice for your platforming because it doesn't count as a death. So it's a great way to build up your momentum. Oh. I wouldn't recommend sleeping with a kind of VR headset on there, Dragon. I would not recommend that. Because you'd still be having blue light intermittent into your eyes. And that could possibly cause eye damage. I would not recommend that. I know, Raven, you got yourself back to work. That's absolutely fine. You get yourself in there, get yourself some bank earned, and catch you in the future. Until I get this, I'm not stopping, by the way. So get comfy, people. No extra lives waiting this time, but hey, we've done it. If there's a night mode that takes that out, then you might be okay, Dragon. I'd say, I mean, I'm only going by what I've seen, so again, I've not used VR chat, so I can't say too much about it. Excellent. We managed to get to a checkpoint. Oh, fun. Right, okay. I'll do it the cheat way. Excellent. That's good. I'm not being 3D scanned. The only time I've been 3D scanned was when I actually had a portrait of myself made. I had a model of myself made. I think it was MCM. Way back in 2019. It's where I got a little statue of myself made. For those of you who ever seen them, they're actually really little cool. They're little like porcelain figurines. They're especially awesome if you're wearing cosplay when you have them done. Quick and up to the right. Yeah, that's what I did last time. That's what I didn't do last time. This time though, you've got to try and... Ah! The platform moves. Right, I thought I had to land on the pipe. Right, that makes a damn sight more sense now. That's okay, I don't mind that. Relatively intuitive. Yeah, that's an awesome aim, Naomi. You see them turn up occasionally at the big cons. They say they did it. All the big cons. They're known as, I can't remember what they're called actually. And they're made of stone as well. I mean, you just give me a second. I don't know what's just going to show up on camera, but that's mine. I'm like trying to look at the camera. And I'm struggling to see it on my computer. But that is the version of me. Mini-me. There we are, I think that's in frame. I just realised that like Crash has been stood there chilling out, quite literally. Oh, what the fuck did I do that for? Yeah, so I could definitely post it on Instagram. That's no big deal. I'm happy to put it on my Instagram. For everyone to point and laugh at. It's an old one. So it's a few years old now. It's about 3 or 4 years old. Not the cheapest thing in the world, but you're literally standing around surrounded by 3D cameras. And you get to decide, obviously, which one you want. So they usually take multiple poses. And you can decide which one would look better. With that one, obviously, with the shotgun rays and everything else, it was definitely more like a regular thing to have on display. Oh, damn it. So, I'm not surprised you couldn't see the details, because the problem I had, obviously, is I'm looking into the webcam and I'm trying to look over my shoulder at the computer to see the viewfinder for it. Because my rig's designed for me to be sat on a chair, not to be stood up holding things to it. Get out of here. Go away. Excellent. Managed to get away with that. Ooh, that's a really cool idea, Chris. I like that. That's a really clever idea. Oh, what the hell was that? Answer. Rubbish. That's what it was. It was rubbish. It's like, get used to watching the same section of platforming done multiple times badly. Until the game takes pity on me. Bear in mind, we started this stream with 99 lives, and we've earned some, and we're still down in the 60s now. We've been streaming for only about an hour and a quarter, so death has been hanging over the stream quite a lot. And no, there's no plans in the future to do a no-death run. It's not going to happen. The fact that I was hidden off camera was quite awkward. Well, I say hidden off camera, it wasn't really. It was more a case of pick your poison, hope for the best. Well, I've got to say, that's pretty awesome. Still missed a lot of boxes, but I don't really care. Ah, that might be a fair point, Naomi. Yeah, if you're not watching it in 1080 or 720, it might not show the details as well. But the same, my Instagram, cos_swishbone. I'll post it on there later on tonight. I'll get a version up there. Cortex Power. So we're in Cortex's power room. I would have loved to read what that text said, but I couldn't see it. It was over in 2 seconds. Ah. Ah, don't hit the floor. Okay. This camera angle is awkward AF. It's very difficult to judge you. Oh, what the? Never mind. The game is like sucks to be you, and the game would be correct. It does suck to be me. What? I see London, I see France. What? Wait, what? What does that even mean? Oh, that's cool. So you watched did they actually complete Stray, Alistair Jack? 'Cause if they did, please don't put any spoils in here. I know that you're not that kind of person, but sometimes people do it without realising. If they haven't finished the game, then that's awesome. Because I'm going to be playing Stray on the Friday evening. I'm doing the stream on Friday and not on Thursday because I've got quite a lot going on, unfortunately, at the back end of the week. Oh! Straight into the acid bath. Oh, did it again. I managed to get zapped by lightning. Keep the cattle rolling, people. Keep on clipping this and mocking me because I deserve it. Oh! Yeah, here's a spoiler for you, Dragon of the Gym. If you press circle and Stray, you can meow. In fact, oddly enough, that reminds me. Do you know that meme where it has like that woman pointing and saying something, and then the cat responding? Someone's done the meme where it's like, "Video games cause violence," and then the cat going, "Also games. Press circle to meow." I was only the first hour of the game. The chances are I'm past it already, Alistair Jack. I was on for, is it 3.5 hours? I think I was on for when I streamed that game. So the problem with this one is this closed camera perspective is really hard to see what you're doing. For certain jumps it's easy, and then for others it's like, this is just a pain in the arse. Right, I've got to jump into the middle, haven't I? Yeah, that's what I've got to do. This shouldn't be called Cortex Power, this should be called Cortex Charged. Okay, there's nowhere back here. Oh, but you can still fall into the acid and die. That's irritating. Bugger off. Oh, boo! Wow, Chris. This is becoming a shocking stream! And I know as I've said, say you gotta get some sleep, that's totally fine, mate. You enjoy the rest of your reading, mate. Have a good kip. Ooh, right. I think what you gotta do is... I was trying to time it so I got behind them, but it wasn't having it. I'll set that though. No. Absolutely not. I am not even thinking about trying that. Ah, time your move. Ah, you don't have to time your move. That's great. I feel a bit like a fraud here in the way I'm playing this. Aha. So obviously somewhere around here I created a new route and I didn't take it. But it's fine. Because at least we're going to get over the line here. We're at 99. Bang on 99. One more Wumpa through gets us an extra life. It was only the 9 boxes this time at least, so it's not too bad. Meanwhile, Queen's saying, finally here, how's it going? It's going alright, thank you very much. So far, it's not been anywhere near as rage streamed as usual. We did get an interesting stream called a trophy called IC London, IC France for getting electrocuted. I don't quite understand that. Ah, it's because a note out of one route. That's the reason why. That makes sense, yeah. That's fair enough. It was the camera, but I didn't have the confidence to take it on with the camera. Wow, Avian, what on earth is that? I see London, I see France, I see Crash's underpants. What? That's a new one to me. Oh, what? Really, Pete? Really, Swish? Really? Really? You couldn't even stop yourself going near the edge that time. You got too curious. It's like, really? Ah, it's the revenge of the kitties, is it? Is it just me, or has that orb gone missing? Unless I managed to kill it with the bomb blast, maybe. I'm not sure I'm supposed to have done it that way, but I'll take it. Yeah, I was right. I had a feeling that might be a collapsible platform. At least I know now. How dare you say that's when it got interesting, Chris? All those moments I was able to be cute with all the other kitties. You're saying that wasn't interesting? I think this is one where it's got to go in straight away. Yeah, so the problem is you can't see where that rotation is. I can't see the rotation of that enemy. So, and you can't wait for it because the platform falls. So it's one of those, you're kind of damned if you do and damned if you don't. You just got to go for it and hope you've got the right timing. It might be one of those where you just need to know how long you've got to play around with. Ah, right, okay, I can just about see him. Aha! Oh, what? I managed to fall off the edge. Damn it. How dare you say that the cuddling with the kitties wasn't interesting, Chris? Cuddling with the kitties was amazing. Once again, it's jumping into that background there. I don't even know what that's going to do, but something about it gets my attention. Oh, and I still managed to get crushed. Oh, yeah. When Queen, I totally understand almost crying when the kitty fell down. The only reason I didn't was because I knew the narrative is that's when it was going to happen. I just could tell by reading the narrative. Kind of like how you managed to read the narrative for the third trial in Danganronpa 2. I still can't believe you managed to do that. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the archive stream. Cheat plug! Okay. That's all it does. Terrific. That was so useful. Oh, there was a timer on that. I don't know if it's basically when I cleared it or what, but it seems to be there was a time coming in place. That's annoying. Oh, no, bollocks. Seal on my water bottle overflowed. That's really annoying. Oh. Oh, you say your own kitty wasn't there to hug her when it happened. Oh. Totally get it, Queen. Really do. Oh, fell too short. That's frustrating. Well, speaking of early cheer, there might be a guest on the next stream. Depending on what happens tomorrow evening. Not tomorrow evening, the night before, night after even. Oh, fucking god damn it. That's annoying. Timing is all over the place here. Timing is all over the place. It's not really a special guest. It's more a cameo. It's the kind of guest that Chris would like more than anybody. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Avian as well. All will be revealed. It's a minor thing, but it's still a cool thing. Oh, well, that was good. That was great. Thank you. Ah, so you can't just drop down there. I thought I could. I thought I could just drop down there straight to those things, but it wouldn't let me. I wonder if there's a way down to it. Because you'd think that surely I'd just be able to drop down there, but I bet you I can't. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, of all the fucking places. God damn it. Oh god, Elmira from Looney Tunes. That's stretching way back there for that one, Avian. Absolutely crazy. Whoa, on the edge. Clinging onto life by the skin of my teeth. Right, you can just run onto that one. You don't have to do a jump. That's fine. Oh, what the... I was running left and the platform moved me forward. It shouldn't have done that. I was moving to the left. Oh, get out. Screw it. Oh, never mind. So the biggest enemy in this game is the camera. Not being able to have any kind of camera control is really frustrating. There's no perspective to be able to get your reference point. So it finds it very, very tricky when you're like doing platform runs like this. You're supposed to be running off the platform. And sometimes the characters get stuck on another platform route. There we go. Now you see, I think I should have just been able to jump straight down to that from above. I don't know why I needed to go the long way around. Obviously it's the way the gameplay mechanic was, but it's still frustrating. Right, jump over the pipe. Oh. And the moment I say jump over the pipe, my jump button doesn't detect properly because I wasn't pressing it enough. So it's not it wasn't the controller deciding to screw me over, it was me screwing me over. Let's try that again. I got so into moving forward with one set motion then I didn't wait for the elevator like an idiot. Ah, so you see someone doing like Cortex's voice in VR Chat Dragon with like a spot on voice. Should have realised it. Should have realised it. That a platform would drop. It's happened before in this level. Should have realised that one. That's it. So don't mess around. I think that's another reason why it's very easy to get... Great. At least we got a life though, so that's not too bad. Yes, I got a life, would you believe? Did I jump underneath that one then? I must have jumped underneath the platform and hit the platform. Can't think of any other reason why I fell down. That's a minor irritation, to say the least. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Right, I'm going to try and get this right this time. The timing for that is just so fucking hard to get right. It's really difficult. Well, at least I'm finding it difficult. Anyway. And I'm not going to blame the camera for that one, because that one's down to actually pressing a button in rhythm. There's times where I can do it every time, and there's other times where I can't do it at all. I'm going to try it one more time. If I fail this time, moving on. Okay, fair enough. I've taken a hit, but I survived. Let's keep going. I get the feeling I'm going to have the same problem here now. See what I mean? Timing those kind of jumps with the camera is really, really difficult. I've never been a fan of close camera. It's like it's almost like a forced difficulty spike when you can't see as well. I don't know, here it's not so bad because at least you've got the perspective of the character, but when you're looking from like when you're trying to get over pipes and you can't see, it makes it somewhat trickier. That's okay. I'm gonna try and keep the energy health if I can. Give myself a chance to take a hit. Okay. I don't know how I stayed on that without taking any kind of hit, but by that point the platform was gone anyway. I'd never be able to do that jump again if I tried. I managed to land on the finished platform there is. Call me crazy, but that's not something I can normally do. Take advantage of the extra thing, I can get an extra life hurt. Excellent, that'll do. That's helpful. So will I be doing more grinding for lives off stream? Yes. Yes, I will. I'll be cheating. Well, it's not even cheating. It's not a cheat, it's all the game lets you do it. In fact, the game encourages it. Okay, I said that I could never do that again in my life if I tried. And then I'd do it twice. Oh, hello. Does anyone remember when I did that boulder run? I died on that boulder run and it counted as a perfect. Why change the rules now? Nearly perfect, but you died. Oh, what the... Well, that didn't go anywhere near as well as I thought it would. Oh, well, at least this platform is... Bugger off, you. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's not going to get annoying quickly, is it, people? Bugger off. That's a good point, Chris. I might well have gone back to the beginning. I don't really remember, but if that's the reason why, then that's fine. At least there's an explanation for it. As long as there's an explanation, I don't care. Well, actually, I do care, and it's why I want an explanation. I don't know how I got away with that then, but I'll take it. Oh, we got a bouncing one. So for that one, you got to try and... Oh, right, that's really frustrating. I see how that one works. So you have some that are bouncing bombs, and then others that are rollers. Does make sense, but I don't know how they're getting the buoyancy to bounce. But what do I know? It's a game. Many things in video games don't make sense. Like why you get an extra life for eating so much fruit. Are they trying to encourage kids to eat the fruit and vegetables? Because if so, that's awesome. More of that, please. Oh, what? That counted as a hit? You can't land on them? You can't even like barrel roll on them like a skill roll? Okay. At least I know. At least I know the mechanics of the game. That's fine. I'd rather know than, like, you know, find myself being blindsided. As frustrating as it can be, you just got to keep going. After the rage of the last stream for a crash, this has been a lot more relaxed and chill and smooth. And I imagine it's probably been a little more bearable to watch because you're not had someone groaning and moaning all the time. I use the words all the time on purpose because I have done a bit of moaning. Oh, I went too far then. I went too far on the run. Well, to be fair, of course, the issue there, Queen, is by killing that guy, he deserved it. And yeah, I'd say the limitations of the PS1 makes perfect sense, don't get me wrong. I get it. You know, it's just one of those things. Having said that, I mean, Gex 3D had a fully rotational camera. You could rotate that, and I'm pretty sure... I don't know if it was Crash 3 or there was one of the crashes, I'm sure, where you could do that. You could move the camera. Although I might be thinking PS2. Oh, really? What was that? Answer, rubbish. That's what it was. But that's okay. If you're going to be rubbish, be rubbish. Just own it and get on with it. And when people get in a chat saying how rubbish you are, just own it and go, well, duh, you were paying attention. Congratulations. I say that I do think the bouncing one is a bit of a needless difficulty spike. Oh, hello, is that a magic sea box? Yes, it is. Fantastic. So we're at another checkpoint at least. Oh, I didn't go fast enough. That was the problem then. I didn't go quick enough. Time for a potential checkpoint. Yeah, you get all the boxes just by hitting the TNT, I think. Or do you? Yeah, actually that's a point. Yeah, you do. That's fantastic. Yeah, just care what they're saying, break every box without dying to get a gem. Get out of here, you. So it's another level done at least. At least that's 2 levels as well where I've been able to get a pinstripe potteroo. Is this another boss? It might be, you know? Yeah, it is. We've got another... He mentioned something about his Tommy gun then, but I don't know what it was. Oh. See, I think you just got to keep avoiding him. Oh, what the hell? What the f... Is this actually even possible? What the hell? How nice would it be to have some cover here? What? Okay, I'm literally getting annihilated it. How did he shoot me then? I was in cover. Ah, is that it? You gotta wait for it to reload. Right, okay, I know how to avoid the gunfire. That's great. How do I cause any damage to him? Right, you literally have to do it when he's out of cover. Okay. I'm not going to reach him there. It's an interesting mechanic. Was sort of... I was trying to dodge his... He's too far out of the way. I could have possibly got to him then. But I'm not in a rush. Right. Okay. Next time he does that. Oh, I got caught behind the chair on the other side. That's so frustrating. I got caught on the other side of the chair. I literally got caught on the front side of the chair rather than the back side because of where I positioned my character. That had nothing to do with the game. That was down to me, and that's fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind effing up if you get in the wrong position. If I'm not mistaken, this is where it starts going on the other side, doesn't it? I must have been just out of position. Yeah, I was. I was just out of position for the first time I was hit. I'm trying to get onto the other side because he gets to the point where you can't hit him from this side of the room. Here, you just hit him. Job done. Yep, I'll do. Thank you. Try that again. Yep. Now I've got a chance here. There you go. Well, that took a lot more lives than it should have, but hey ho, it's done. We got through it, that's the main thing. The High Road. The High Road. Why don't I like the sound of that name? The High Road. Why do I not like the way that name sounds? And that would be why. We're back on this level, people. Right, there's an extra life floating behind there, I've just seen it. Right. There appears to be a hidden route this way. Yeah, the pathway emerges when it's too late, so you can't get there. Right, well, I'm not trying that route then. Well, I've got a save, so I can always save scum it. That's it, yep. I know what I need to do that. I need to turn him onto his belly and use him as a trampoline. Oh, I didn't jump far enough. And I just realised why. I switched to the wrong control system. The one that I don't find as good. I say I love the music for this level, but it's the only thing I love about it. I do know that one of my Fiona on the last stream recommended a cheap strategy. But I'm gonna try avoid using it. I don't want to use it if I can possibly avoid it. The cheap strategy involves getting on the rope. If you can do it, you can just cheese it, apparently. Like that. But you can still fall off. And plus, there's something about that that feels dirty. It just feels like I'm cheating. But when you're falling through bridges repeatedly, or falling because you're not even paying attention to the jump, you want to take any shortcut you can. I say, if we need to, we'll be going back and earning a few levels, a few lives after this, if I can beat the level. That's the key point. Can I beat the level? Because if I can't beat the level, then that very concept goes flying out the window. Oh, what? I'm going to have to use the rope here. I didn't want to, but I've got no choice. Because they're not, that... Oh, seriously? I say it's definitely not as easy as it sounds. I agree with you. But the main level is that... I don't mind the idea of the level. I just think some of the platforming bits for it... Like here, for example, to start the level with a jump that precise is somewhat unnecessary, in my opinion. But it's the way the game was coded. They made it difficult. They went with the Dark Souls approach before Dark Souls was a thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, if I'd timed that, if I'd held down jump, then I'd have got to the checkpoint. Oh, what the hell was that? What kind of a jump was that? And I'd say, I mean, if I wanted to find out what was this way out of curiosity. Oh, hang on. I go through all that and then fall. I'm actually tempted to do this because it might be a way to build up on lives, but more importantly, if I can get to the checkpoint, it gives me a chance to just build some things going. Oh, I was trying to get through quickly so I could take out the boar. The boar who is not affected by the things for whatever reason. There's another life, at least. Nope, that's not going to work. And the issue I've got is, because I've died, even getting all the boxes won't help. So for now, I'm going to focus on that. Oh, see, that's an issue. You have to. Sometimes you have to use the rope, even if you don't want to, because the enemies you need to get across don't stay in place. I fell through him then. How did I fall through him? Well, at least that's what it looked like. It looked like I fell through him. Whereas that time I had too much momentum and skidded off the platform. And that time I didn't jump at all. That time I didn't jump forward enough. So this is where we're going to definitely be seeing the end of the stream. But you can see here, you can actually stay on those platforms for quite a long time. So if you get it right, you can collect your thoughts and just take it easy. And get across. So it's like here, for instance, by standing on the platform there, It meant that I got rid of them. I got rid of the boar. Oh, seriously? Oh. Let's see if it's actually possible to do it. Now you can see here what you got to do. I think what you got to do here. Oh, and then I die. I didn't think I was going to make that. I just looked at it and thought, I've not got the momentum. It's too far forward. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, I fell through the fucking edge like an idiot. Yes, the checkpoint is a good thing, Queen, but when you keep on failing like that, it's not going to make much difference. What I can do is I can show you after this a way that I've grinded some lives, at least. I can show you that to get some more lives back. And then he flips over him like a fucking pillock. God damn it. So the lack of... this is why I don't like the reverse camera. I'm struggling to see how far forward I'm moving. Being able to, even if I could just literally lift it up by like a tiny little angle, just to give myself a slightly better perspective. But the game doesn't let you do that. And you just have to get used to it. And hope for it. And breathe. That's 2 of 2. Quick break. Need to make sure that I've got some more hydration in. We're going to need it. I see what I've got to do here. Yeah, see, I love how he just squats down on thin air then. He has absolutely no issue with that. Oh. You can't just run past it. Yeah, this level, they know full well how hard it is. I agree with you, Chris. Oh, that time it almost worked. Yes, I'm going to try cheesing it. Oh, no life at this checkpoint, Chris. They become meanie pants on this game. Well, I got the checkpoint at least. Yes. I did say that, Chris. Yes. He flipped back over? Why did he flip back over? I have the right to change my mind, Chris. Especially when you see how some of the mechanics for this level have been a bit bullshit. See, that time I tried using the proper way and look what happened. Plus, they stopped giving me extra lives at checkpoints, so if they're not going to play fair, neither am I. Oh, I went too far. Oh. That was down to me. That was not the game, that was me. My problem is I seem to be getting too much travel when I jump forward. And again, the camera does not help. Thank you, I will take that. I'm going to need this. Ah, I see. I think I figured that one out. At least with this one, you can actually see where you're going. The last time I was on one of these bridge levels and it had a bonus level, it was impossible to see the actual checkpoint. I was aiming to bounce between the pair of them. That's what I was aiming to do then. Do the whole bounce, bounce, bounce between. That's what I was aiming for. So if you're going for the platinum for this game, where you have to get all the gems, yeah, good luck with the bridge levels. That's all I've got to say. So I mean, getting all of those would be very, very tough. Even if you're holding down the jump, it wasn't really getting anywhere. I might attempt to get off the level, just treat it so I can get the actual items. The lives are more important than the boxes. Yeah, I don't think there are enough boxes underneath you, right? No, on that one, Chris. But the main thing is to be able to get through. Oh, seriously? Right near the end. We're almost there. We're going to get it, people. We're going to get through it. Why didn't I get enough travel off that one then? I'm confused as to why I didn't get enough travel. Oh, are you serious, game? Come on. Hang in there, we're going to do it. And after this, I'm going to very quickly go back and grind a few lives, because I can. Assuming I can make it. I've got to make it first. And that's not going to help. We're very close to the end here, people. Can I make it? Because it seems the one at the end here. Ba-boom. Right, so now that that level is in the back, we will save it again, but we're not going to go straight to the next level. No. We're going to instead go quite a long way back. We're going way, way back. And I think this is the level to use, up the creek. Or is it? This might not be the level I wanted to use. No matter. Yeah, this wasn't the right level to go on. No matter, we're there now. Not a good start. Just gonna very quickly stick with it. This was a bad call. I went to the wrong level. I was aiming for a different level. I wanted a level where I was on the water. There's a really short level that you can get good lives from. And I thought it was called up the creek. But it's not. It's a different level. So instead, we've got to do a trickier one. Which is just funny when you think about it. I'd found the perfect level off stream. I grinded loads of lives. And I've basically used them all. Still, the advantage is that in the event I do falter on this level, I can always just reload. Instead of continuing. Oh. Yes, you're quite right, Chris. Gain lives but not lose. But unfortunately, I've got no way of quitting out of the level. I wanted to quit out of it, but I can't. Which is fair enough. It's the way the game's been designed. So we were stuck here for a while, but the advantage of what I've got is, say if I end up losing all my lives, it's not a big deal, because I can just reload. And all I'll do is go back over the levels again to a different level. It's fine. If you're gonna be cheaper, be cheap. Be prepared to be cheap in different ways. So there's one already getting back. Oh, it's too slow. Bugger off you shield. Thank you. Oh, didn't hold jumping long enough. I didn't hold jump for long enough to clear that gap. I say I can't reload the save yet, Avian. I have to either finish the level or run out of lives. I can't reload during a level. It won't let you do it. It's only on the map. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, yeah, it's just, again, it's one of the things of the game. Thank you. Oh, well, that'll help. Get on the box. Crash's girlfriend's just like, really, Crash? Is that the best you can do? And my answer is yes, because I suck. So I just noticed here it said the hint that the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, hinting to that secret we found on the last time we were here. You're not salty about that still, are you, Chris? You're not salty at all about that secret. Fine, do it that way. I would say too soon, but no. It will never be too soon. Oh, really? I made that mistake again on the last time, didn't I? I keep on failing to hit that. I keep on failing to land on that turtle to flip it over. To get the extra items, but more importantly, so I can basically get past it without an issue. Why use that route when I don't need to? Frizzle fry! I got stuck in the wrong rhythm then, there's nothing I could do about it. Yeah, I'll knock the NFT monkey away. The nasty fucking things, as they're called. Quite correctly. Yeah, this isn't the level to grind lives on. Oh, what the? It must count as a trampoline now. That must be what happened then. It was like I lost all movement. You know, I was expected to balance it, but not this time. Gosh, this time I'll do. Yep, thank you. Right, you need to get onto that middle platform, unless you got an invincibility item, invincibility mask. Sorry, even. So you need to get onto the middle anyway, because otherwise you're gonna get burned here. Oh, hello. Bumper Lives pack. Thank you very much. Ooh. And that was right at the end of the level, so I can at least finish with some kind of profit here, but not anywhere near as good as it could have been if I knew how to avoid dying. But alas, I did not, because I'm an idiot. But that's okay. Because the more idiotic the stream, the more fun it is for you guys. Actually, no, because that encourages people to act like clowns, and I'm never a fan of that. So there is a level. Ah, this will be the one, upstream. I knew it was something to do with a stream. Whee! Go straight into the water. I've not played this level for a while. Do you wish you could put gifts in the chat? Well, if you don't gift one of my reactions or something stupid like that, because I won't blame you, I would too. So this level is a bit easier for grinding lives. Only a bit, it's not 100% easy. Especially if you make a mistake like that. Momentum took me the wrong direction then. Not one direction, the wrong direction. Nice use of the Jamaican drums in the background there. Yeah, as you can see, this is quite a good level for grinding lads, isn't it? So I'll do this for a short while, but not too long, because I don't want to bore you all repeating the same level. So if you're aiming for the 99 lives trophy, this is probably the easier way to do it. You can see there's 3 boxes missing. I don't know where to get them from. I don't really care. Ah, yes, the idiot sandwich one. I know exactly which one you're getting at there, Mr. Ramsey. Oh, that was the piranha. I hit the piranha and it ruined all my momentum. That's what I was wondering then. Why did I fall into the water? It's because I hit the piranha. Which is fair enough because they are fish creatures. Why they're jumping out of the, why they're doing vertical leaps out of the water is anyone's guess. And the best thing is you can keep repeating the bonus stage too. And there you go, more lives. That was completely needless. I thought I'd take a shortcut, and it was a bad one. I have actually nailed that in practice before, but obviously not tonight. But that's okay. This isn't about trying to be the best player, because I'm newsflash, I'm not. You've all been watching long enough to know that's not the case. Do that one more time, just to get a few more lives, and then we'll go from there. Give us a decent quantum to work with. And off we go into the water. Let's not do that. Let's not go into the water actually, because that is death. And death is not something I want. I've had enough problems with that tonight on the stream. Yep, there you go. Listen to the smooth sounds of the steel drums in the background. I say those invisible platforms, that's the way to get to some of these extra items I reckon, but I just don't know how to access them. There must be a way, I just don't know it. And there we go. Perfect. Right, so now we've got a decent array of lives. We'll carry on back over to the other side. And we'll carry on the game. I was wondering why I wasn't going any further then, but it was because I had to press upwards to climb the mountain. Right, it's called the Slippery Climb, this one. Having defeated the high road. We weren't exactly kosher with it, were we? We did a few things that we shouldn't have, but hey-ho. And Murphy, I don't know, where is you, Mr. You came back from line dancing, that's awesome. Ooh. We're some kind of castle with rain, so I'm guessing we've got reduced grip. Is that right? Ah. Get out of here, you stupid prisoner. Oh! I thought I got the shadow right, but I didn't. This music's super high octane. Oh. Yeah, hitting the spikes, kids. That's not gonna be pleasant. That won't be pleasant at all. And yes, we managed to beat the high road, but we did it by cheesing it. We employed the rope strategy. And it actually worked at points. Only at points though. It wasn't as useful as you think it is. I don't know why I was able to nail this first time and then been screwing. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? I just accidentally knocked a life away. And then I fell off the edge. Just to really ruin my day. Still, that's helpful. That's one life back. Say, pitfalls like this are irritating. There's not much you can do. Ah, got my rhythm completely wrong then. My rhythm was nowhere near right. I was in completely the wrong position. Gives me a chance to get our life back. I might as well take it. Okay, good. Fantastic. Helpful. Yes, well, I had a feeling that the levels are going to get more difficult, even with climbs. I got the feeling it's just part of the nature of it. Oh my, but it felt like that felt quite a long way in. So we've not got to a checkpoint by then. It's quite surprising. It's also very cruel, but I should think no more of the guys who made this game. So I've just been noticing how you can have the spikes above. So if you get your jump wrong height, you'll hit the spikes from below. So there's that to worry about as well. I was trying to get in between. That was my fault. I got greedy for the life. I got greedy for the life and it bit me in the buttocks, to say the least. Luckily, I've got plans to change it. I thought I was going to be able to jump back on them. I thought I was going to be able to jump back to the platform, but nope, no dice. Not this time. Yep, that'll do. And... oh, I did get back up that time. I rolled my luck, but I also kind of made my own luck by getting the right jump. Admittedly, it was more luck than skill. Oh. Whereas that was just no luck, no skill, nothing. That was just not. That was just like pathetic. I don't mind, but this isn't even halfway through the game. We're not even halfway through, and that is rather concerning, to say the least. Oh, send all the Wumpa fruits away and then not even pay attention to where I am on screen. Oh, that's helpful. An extra life. Yep, that'll do. Last time I did this, I got on that platform and it actually put me in a better position for getting back there. Yeah, it did. I don't know what those guys have done to be imprisoned in this castle like that and be reaching out to the side and what they're trying to feel for, but whatever their desperation is, guys, it's not worth it. The issue I've got is I'm not seeing a shadow on those platforms. You know, when I'm hitting the bird. And it's too... I get the feeling that it's the size of the creature is going to mean that you're running... I think the slippery edge took me over there. I think that's what happened. The slipperiness threw me over. That's what happened there. Yeah, I didn't get it. It's the timing, and I'm getting the timing all wrong. That's a fair point, Chris. Yeah, if it includes things like gems and all that, like, you're probably right. I'm probably nowhere near the total at the top. Let's say. I'm getting there slowly, but I'm refusing to do a completionist run on this because I'm not good enough. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to drive myself insane trying to do it. I've heard some people have said it's absolute hell to platinum this game. Because it involves like all the time trials and things like that as well. And quite frankly, I just can't be bothered. I think this is the thing about modern gaming, because you've not got because you've got less things like multiplayer and extra patches. It needed other ways to increase the game replay value. Right, I'm ignoring that extra life. I'm ignoring it. I'm not going to get all the boxes anyway. I've already died. So I can't get the gem. It's not worth it. The awkwardness of that jump is just making it not worthwhile. If it was flat platforms, it'd be fine. But because it's got rotational platforms, there's no way to time the jump. And I'm not going to... I'm going to run out of lives if I keep going for that. It's not worth it. I'm cutting my losses. Ooh, that was lucky. Come on, there should be a checkpoint by now. This is ridiculous. That is seriously too long for it. There should be a checkpoint by that point. That is needlessly it's needless extra difficulty. There should be a checkpoint by there. All the other levels had a checkpoint by that point. Right, when I run out of lives, I'm loading the game. I'm not continuing. So I've got a lot more lives that way. I'll have 20 lives instead of 3. It'll save me a lot more time, be a lot more efficient. You see, on the early levels, there's a checkpoint there, let alone the next one. So this is a game I refuse to even try to platinum. Finally. I was going to say, I thought, is this actually going to move anywhere? Right, the problem is there was those stairs were not coming down in time with the elevator. Right, this is one of those levels you gotta go first time. If you don't go first time, you're not going. It's one of those mechanics. Not helped when you're flying past the bird, but the problem is now I'm on to my final 2 lives. So this is where I can't afford to be cautious, because if I do that, I'm just gonna second guess myself every 2 seconds. Sake. It's because he missed the top step. He keeps missing the top step. Okay, good. That gives us an extra 3 routes, so we've got a chance here. He didn't. I was holding down. Why didn't he do? I was holding down. It should have done a big jump. It didn't. It did a little attack jump when I was holding down. It's the controls let me down then. In fact, just to make absolutely sure. This way I can't blame the game. Okay. Nothing about that. This is all about timing your jump. Ah! Oh yeah, nice time to give me invincibility when I'm on my last life. That's helpful. It's better than nothing. That's the game over.
Game over.
Well, to be fair, I'm not going to retry the level because I'm going to load my game. That's the way. That's the way I'm doing it. I've literally just reloaded now, but I've also got a lot more lives. At least I should have, anyway. Can't tell because it's not showing me at the moment. No, it's not that the controller got too hot to handle, Chris. It's that my X button wasn't responding properly. Or at least it didn't feel like it was. So my idea was simple. Take that potential out of the equation. And if it turns out that the things get no better, then I know it's down to me, and that's fine. I was feeling my thumb. You know when you press down the cross button and you feel You sometimes feel your thumb go into the space. I was feeling that, which told me that there was I obviously put too much pressure on the X one. Something I will say about the modern controls, they don't feel as robust as the older ones. They don't feel like they can take as much punishment. Older controls could take a lot more punishment for some reason. That's a neat little feature I didn't even know was there. It's probably been listed somewhere in the game and I've never seen it because I wasn't paying attention. Really? How did he manage to fall through that gap then? Also, where was my checkpoint? Hold on. There should have been a checkpoint by that point. What happened to my checkpoint? Why didn't I get a checkpoint? Did I miss it? I'm sure I had a checkpoint for that earlier. Absolutely positive of it. Oh, I realised too late, and I tried pushing up to go back in, but I was just too late. And that was on me, that one. Which is, again, fine. It's no big deal. Yep, okay. Yep, thank you. Must have just missed time, that one. So I've got a slight stiff shoulder then, people. Did I slip off that? Because I'm sure I touched it. Well, again, I shouldn't even be here because I'm certain that I hit a checkpoint. So I should have had a checkpoint past this point anyway. So I'm actually feeling like I must have missed it. Because there's no reason why it'd suddenly not be there. Doesn't make sense. Ah, so it turns out you were right. There was a checkpoint that was added there. I was going to say, I thought, what happened to my checkpoint? Right, well that's a mechanic that we didn't know about. So that must be another example of what's called adaptive difficulty. But it's a bit... It's essentially encouraging you then. Oh, but that was me not paying attention. It's essentially encouraging you to literally go around, grind to 99 levels, and die repeatedly to get through that way. But if that's the case, then that's a bit silly, really. Because you're not getting better at the game, are you? If the game's giving you checkpoints it's not supposed to have, you're not getting any better at the game. So if you're trying to get anything else, you're not going to improve. If anything, that's a handicap. It's not actually a good thing. Because you just rely on, oh, well, I've got loads of lives, so I can just beat my way through. You can just start doing poor strategies, knowing that you'll be able to get through. So, like, for example, I could go back now and just completely do upstream a million times. Get a load of lives and just grind my way through until I start getting checkpoints. And then do it again and just keep doing that. But where's the fun in that? Because it's like, for you guys watching, you'd be getting the most tedious repeat in the world. And for me, it wouldn't be much fun either. It's interesting, I had less trouble with the high road than I did with this level. Admittedly, it's because I used an exploit on the high road. Yeah, it was right there, wasn't it? Literally right here was a checkpoint. It's like with this here. The timing of it is awkward. And breathe. That's the first checkpoint. Right there. Oh, come on. I went left rather than right. I tried to jump onto it. Yeah, you say that's odd, Chris. I agree with you. Because like this is one of the least fair checkpoints. It's a very far way along. Okay, now I can't even do that simple jump there. I don't know what's wrong with her. Oh, well, I got lucky with that. At least didn't hit the spikes. Oh. And then I get pummeled by a bleeding chemical. So I'm quite lucky I've got the volume at a low level in my headphones at the moment. I'd find this a real nightmare if I was hearing this music at full blast. Oh, I wasn't inside it. I wasn't inside the hitbox for that. Or if I was, it's not a very fair hitbox. I think this is a level where the best way to get through it is to grind to 99 lives. Because it's not that well balanced at all. The checkpoints are too far apart. Get out of here, you. Okay. Yeah, so it was you say it was called the dynamic difficulty adjustment. That makes sense, but it's like... Oh, I've got a life at least, so that's good. Okay. Oh, what did I jump into the spike for? Why did I do that? Answer, because I'm a fucking idiot. Wasn't paying attention. That had nothing to do with the game. That was me being a total clot. Again, I don't mind that. I don't mind if I screw up. If I screw up, I screw up. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I was hoping to get to a point where I could jump onto the thing, but that didn't work. I was hoping to get me straight onto the platform. That's okay, though. Know what you can and can't get away with, or what you can and can't potentially get away with anyway, because not all of them are so simple. Yeah, that was not the right height to try that at. Yep, so if you don't get on there first time, you're gonna get left behind by the elevator platform, which is annoying, really. Okay, that's good. That's fine, we got away with that. Yep, that's good. Oh, come on, I let go over the platform, but he still travelled too far. No, I don't need a Snickers crust because they are not vegan. Oh yes, I can get away with that one. Excellent, another life. That's good. Right, this time, don't jump at the top of the stairs. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Ah. So it's like an alternate version of the bonus stages. Okay. Interesting. How the hell do I get past that one? Without dying? Oh, that blew me up. So if you can get on top of the box, then you can do it. That's a tricky jump to pull off. But I want the lives. It's as simple as that. I want the lives. Oh. So close, but yet so far. I must have let go too soon on that one. I must have let go too soon. That's the answer. That's why I failed it. Can't think of any other reason why. Yeah, same again. Exactly the same reason. Because the TNT boxes, at least when you're hitting them, you're not blowing up. I didn't think you could hit them from underneath and start a timer. I thought you could only do it from the top. Oh. Don't matter though, if you make a mistake like that and you hit the underside and bounce into a pit, it doesn't matter what the countdown's doing. Because you're going to be out of the level before the countdown starts. Ah, I'm letting go there, that's the problem. Damn it. That's no good. I not only want this for completing and getting the lives, but I want it for the checkpoint. There's two reasons I want to do this. I couldn't get the momentum to get around it because I was in the wrong position on the bump. And again, that's down to the way I fell. And I was really struggling to get control. But that's okay. It fell short again. I must have not pressed the right key enough to get away with it. That was the issue. That's what's let me down there. It's just one of those things. You just gotta like try and hang in there. Oh, it won't bounce around to the right. He kept getting stuck underneath the box, but at least I know what I'm doing there now. At least I know a way to do it. Yeah, you definitely have to bounce over. You can't do that. You can't get underneath it. You have to bounce actually on the bounce to get underneath it. Well, if you undershoot by that much, you're not going nowhere. Undershooting a box is more frustrating than overshooting it. That was just a bad piece of luck. When I hit the box with the bounce, it hit me in the corner and sent me into the edge. Yes, I kept getting the motion like stop me underneath the box. Yeah, the problem is, I wasn't getting enough momentum off the final bounce to think I could clear the gap, but I might have no choice but to go through it. Because you can't jump from the edge, I don't think. I tried that. Yeah. Of course, by this point, it would have been nice if you just had a regular box to hit, and then you could get out of the way, but nope. That's not the way the game was designed. How do I get across there? There's no way to get across. At least there's only one way I can think of, and I'm going to try it because I can't get enough motion from underneath it because I'm too close to, on the second on the because the TNT box on this side is too low down. No, Fiona, this is it's not. It's called Slippery or something, I think. I don't think it's called Stormy or something. But right now, it's just this bonus level, and what I'm struggling with is getting to the end of it. The only thing I can think of is maybe if I can get over the box and try from the extra height underneath, see if that might make a difference. It's possible it might. Oh, I should have let go then. And I say it's cool, don't worry about missing part of the stream, Fiona, it's fine. That's why I've got the archive playlist on my channel. It's like I appreciate everyone has lives, you know, you're not obligated to watch it live. To be honest, it can be kind of difficult sometimes, you know, the way people schedule streams and everything else. Any streamer who, like, you know, tries to guilt their audience because they weren't there at the time, I'm sorry, but I just don't think that's appropriate. Yeah, I need to go around it and over the top, but I just don't see a way to get across it. Right, well, if that's a level that's been brought back, I can't say any more about it. If it's been brought back, I've not got that far in the game, so it's not one I've seen. Which is just unfortunate, really. So, I mean, that's technically a spoiler. What the hell? How did I get past the TNT box then? I was right over the top of it. Because I've just got an idea. Yeah. What I was doing then was the right way to do it. The only problem was I got my timing wrong. Oh, he didn't jump! The second time he didn't jump! I was holding down the X key, so the cross, so I could do the jump and try and get the extra elevation. And he didn't do the fucking jump, the tosser. Do as I fucking tell you next time. Yes, to try out that level. Well, that's awesome, Fiona. Hopefully you'll be able to get around to it at some point. As I say, it's one I didn't even know existed, so I suppose it's technically a spoiler. You know, it's like it's not something we really... I don't know if it's DLC, I don't know if it's a level you unlock or whatever, but I'm sure if it's a level that was cancelled, there must have been a reason for it being cancelled. I'm curious what that was. Meanwhile, Sir Frost01 saying hello. Good evening to you. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So right now you're currently seeing me trying beating a bonus level, which I'm really struggling to get anywhere near. I say this is actually a really tough level. Yeah. I think what I've got to do is bounce past it and then go across the other side. Ah, you'll explain the reason once I've played it. Okay, Chris, no worries. Once I've played it, I guess I'll find out. I do have an idea on what to do for this, but it's getting the timing for it is really difficult. You see, doing that there is the way. It's telling me what to do. It's basically what I've got to do is not hit it from underneath. Oh, that didn't work either. I was able to use the momentum to take me over, but it won't clear the gap. How in the fuck do I clear the gap? Well, if that was the secret that was being kept back, then the secret's out of the bag now, I'm afraid, people. If it was cut because it's too hard, then there's no way I'm going to be taking it on. Oh. Never mind. Yeah, because people really played these games instead of wish they were harder. You know, I wish the finicky controls and the unresponsive character and the really precise levels which have not got enough precision were harder. Yeah, people played the game and really thought that Vicarious Visions. People really did. The same way that people wanted a hard mode in Dark Souls. Although, to be fair, they actually got one because the game came out with one called the Prepare to Die mod. That sounds pretty cool about attending the dancing with fellow cosplayers after a con. Me and my mate Nerdy Hound did that at SunnyCon. We actually went to their after party in cosplay. It was cool though. Oh, I was too late. And I know where it's crazy. Say you got build a new computer stand. Well, enjoy getting the wrench and the tools and the nuts and bolts out for that one. Enjoy the rest of it. I say you don't want me line dancing. It's really not a good idea. No one wants to see me do anything like that. Reason? I am rubbish. I think that's literally the only way. Get right on the edge. That's the closest I've got. So I can't use the bomb because it doesn't. You're not high enough up. Oh, hey, we did it. Whew. Made it. Oh, it is slippery climb. Hey, and then I die straight away, because of course I do. Oh, I hit the spikes then, that's annoying. To be fair, at least I didn't actually lose a life as such, because I gained a life back right beforehand. But it is frustrating to get an extra life and then lose it straight away. It's technically, if you're playing snooker, it's what we call a shot to nothing. Oh, hello. Get out of here, you. Phew! Oh, it's true, as long as you're having fun, you're quite correct. That is the most important thing, whether you're dancing, whether you're cosplaying, whether you're doing any kind of streaming, whatever it is you're up to. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. And speaking of having fun, now that we've managed to get past the slippery climb and we've gone further into the game, that's where we're going to be knocking it on the head for tonight. Now, I'm going to be picking this game back up early next week, but the next time I'm going to be on live is on Friday evening at 8 PM BST, when I'm going to be carrying on my playthrough of the PlayStation 5 game Stray. So for all you people out there who are kiddie lovers, who like to see unusual puzzles and adventure platforming, please be back here again at 8 PM BST on Friday. On Saturday, though, I'm going to be streaming again. I'll be doing Demon's Souls for the second part. So we're doubling down 2 nights in a row, Friday and Saturday. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And good night.